Hold on. Is my levels up?
Yeah.
Yeah, yourselves?
We recording.
Yo, oh my God. Summertime has officially arrived, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it still spring?
Sorry.
I think
Summertime. I had to give
tell.
it a year for the summertime.
Right. It's 75 now. It might be 40 tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Like, where are we right now with the weather? You know what I'm saying? It's
Well, this is in New York. For
so bipolar. Yeah.
Y'all know we in New York City. You know, it's getting nice and
the
warm
only
out
city with bipolar weather. Yeah. Anyway, let me first introduce myself. My boy. Yo, my name is Leo. Images by Leo on Instagram. And to the left of me is.
It's your girl Sylvie was papping.
And to the right of me is.
It's your boy Money Mal Millions, aka Mr. Zell, aka Zell Poppy, aka we don't do cash apps out here. You heard?
Yo, he got you on that Zell. Ladies,
Dangerous.
He got you on that Zell.
Choosing violence today, you know?
Get you a sponsor, y'all.
I don't know.
Since you giving out Zells and you just got back from Miami, Money Mal, let's talk about that.
Wait, hold on. Nah, we here with a special guest.
Yes, we do have a special guest in the building today.
We here with my boy
Artist.
ShamirMuzik.
Shamir was good.
Yo. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate being here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but let's all catch up. You know, it's been a long while since we've been out here. I did come back from Miami, but I want to hear what y'all were doing. I want to know what was going on with you, Silva.
Oh, you want to start off with us?
Yeah, I want to start out with y'all.
Y'all got time? Nah.
Silva was out in these streets as per usual.
Last but last week I had a very productive week. Of course, you know me with the album releases. I love me a good album release.
Brag about it.
Shout out to B Morgan. Shout out to Panama Prince. What other release did I go to? I forget, but I love all of y'all.
Shout out to B Morgan. You've been holding him down for a minute.
B Morgan's my guy. Big Bronx energy.
Yeah,
he's a singer-songwriter.
We got to get B up in here.
You have to get B in here.
Yeah.
I'll tell him. I'll definitely tell him to pull up.
Yeah.
He got some
Let's make it happen.
Dropping. Straight Jacket just dropped. Video just dropped. Also, I was asked to work the DMX Memorial, which was iconic, historical.
That's
huge. I couldn't turn it down. And it's crazy because it was like the day after the release. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna be so tired. I gotta get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. They wanted me to go to Yonkers and ride down.
6 in the morning for that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was an early start.
We was up.
Yeah.
You had to go all the way to Yonkers.
So I was supposed to, but somebody else covered it because I was supposed to get content. I was supposed to ride with them in a Sprinter and like catch footage of them like doing their thing. It was like 300 chapters and stuff like that of like Rough Riders and the bikers and stuff like that. I don't really know.
the bike game was serious out in
because I don't want to say gang because gang is the wrong word. It's a bike club organization.
It's a club. It's a club.
Okay.
Let's use club, guys.
Yes, all right. So the club. So it was like 300 chapters. It was so many bikes, all different types of bikes. And then so they came downtown Brooklyn. So I met them at Barclay, and the police blocked off like the strip. So Atlantic was blocked off, Flatbush was blocked off. So you had all different types of bikes, like the motors, the two-wheelers. Everybody just like can you just imagine like
a parade?
Let's say 50 to 100 of like regular two-wheel bikes. Then you have like the people on the motorcycles. Then you have people on the in the spiders, people on the sprint. Like it was so much going on. Like it was like they was popping wheelies. They was doing everything. Meek was on his bike. I heard.
Ooh, Meek was out there.
Yes,
Meek was out there.
Meek was. I don't know if Meek was around there at the time, but I know Meek was like rode his bike just in honor of the whole situation, or whatever.
That's a good.
Kanye produced. Kanye produced it. Had his choir kind of like sing.
Yeah, Sunday service.
And do the ceremony and stuff like that. A lot of people spoke, which is really dope. A lot of people came out. His goddaughter was out there. What's his name from Power? Michael Rainey Jr.
Oh yeah,
Michael Rainey Jr. was out there. Yeah, and what's the girl? What's the girl's name? His goddaughter.
I don't know.
Damn, I'm sorry.
I forgot her name, but her name on Instagram is Thuggin', I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So she was out there. A lot of people were out there. Shout out to all of the Rough Riders. Eve was out there. Eve spoke. Swiss Beats spoke.
Let's talk about Swiss Beats' speech.
Now, I told y'all the
really
last
real.
episode that I wasn't going to go because I felt like you really got to be a hardcore DMX fan to stand out there. Because when they was outside, it was like playing music. They were like really carrying, like it was a party. Like it was like bigger than the Labor Day parade.
It's a celebration of life.
It was a celebration.
Yeah.
They had his body on a monster truck.
Yeah, I saw
Like,
that.
that shit was so gangster. Like,
Yeah.
so to me, I felt like I wasn't as connected because my friends are like real fans. Like they like, oh, that's my husband, that's my brother. Like they really grew up. They feel like, you know, that's their spiritual animal. So I didn't want to go out there because I don't feel the way that they felt.
Right.
And when I tell you, when Swiss Beats read the crowd, and he was just like, a lot of y'all wasn't here when he was alive. He was like, I don't want nobody at my funeral if he wasn't in my life. Like, I'd rather be nobody at my funeral. And then he made a point to like mention, y'all gotta have a will done. There's a lot of people that will try to, you know, do some foolishness with your money.
DMX had like 17 kids, I think. Something.
Yeah,
15.
15.
To be
somewhere in the teens.
Yeah.
I mean,
He shot him out. He definitely did. The speeches they gave were beautiful. When the son was talking, I cried. He was like, y'all know him as DMX, but I know him as dad. Right. And I was just like, oh, he was the greatest dad. You could tell he loved all his kids though, yo.
Yo, it was his daughter's bars for me.
Yeah, she didn't need no paper.
That original piece?
Yeah, the son, he read off the thing, but he was, you know, he was emotional. Right. But she was just like, she was flowing. She remixed one of his songs. It was really dope. Like, it was an overall beautiful experience.
It was, from what I saw.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Really well put.
Being behind the scenes was a great experience. I love production. Like, I love it.
Rest in peace to DMX. Man.
Rest in peace to an icon.
DMX.
Yeah, definitely gonna be well missed and
absolutely
never forgotten.
A lot of people's lives like really changed. They feel like, you know, they can't live without him and stuff like that.
Your boy Dragon went through it.
Yeah, he said that, you know, basically he helped him do everything.
Right.
He put him on. And it's not a lot of people that show you love like that, you know, especially when you're not here. And it's just like so honest. Like, yo, he introduced me to this. I wouldn't be nothing without him. That's big. Like, that's a heavy, you know.
He was one of one.
Heavy, not burden, but like a heavy weight on you. You know what I mean? Him not being here. So, you know, I feel for everybody. And you know, my heart goes out to everyone who, you know, is like experiencing this right now. And I hope everybody gets through it and finds some type of strength and inspiration. But everybody had a really good time. Like, aside from everything I did, I don't even remember what else I did.
That was last Sunday. Yeah,
it was Saturday and Sunday. So I did the Sunday, and then the funeral was on the funeral was at CCC. Shout out to CCC.
I go to
in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
that's my church.
Yeah. Really big church.
Shout out to Pastor
Really
A.R.
big
Bernard.
church.
Really big.
I was there before the library.
Me too. I was there when it was the storefront. I was there when we had the tent out in the back.
Yeah,
you remember
like,
that? I was there way back. Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn, yo.
BK all day. Canarsie was good.
Yo, so Leo, what you had going on this past?
Well, first of all, last episode we forgot to shout out to Black Rob. R.I.P. Black Rob. Robbio. Yeah, we losing a lot of greats, man. It's crazy. What I've been up to? Whew, damn. This past weekend, last night I was partying hard.
Oh Lord.
I ain't leave the party till like daylight, broke daylight.
These guys are partying.
Last weekend I think I was probably a little under the weather. So we didn't record last
under
week.
the
COVID?
weather.
Nah.
No, not COVID. No COVID.
Under the
Negative
oh.
over here.
He got his first ever COVID test.
I did,
Finally.
and I was negative. I'm good. No, I had a little sniffles, but it wasn't COVID. I don't know. I've been working. Trying to get this rebranding of the company together. Currently onboarding some new folks. You know, we got new videographer. Shout out to Aquia in the building. See, I got it right. I got it right on air.
We're bad
on air. Bad with names
names.
sometimes. I'm usually good with spelling. But
names.
yeah, so yeah, definitely, you know, trying to get things in order. Summertime's coming. New York City, I know, is opening up officially July 1st. We outside.
Time to show skin. Nah.
Yes, if you are going to show skin, show the skin, please.
You're ready to show some skin.
I'm ready to show
if you
some
are
skin.
ready to show skin,
showing
we will
some
gladly accept.
Yeah. I start showing skin in June, end of June.
That's kind of late, yo. Most girls start in like May, and it's May 1st.
Because I gotta build it to my birthday. My birthday's in August. I like the anticipation.
Damn.
So you take off a little bit by little, Start teasing these niggas.
Start teasing them.
Sounds like a strip.
Teasing them to the birthday.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What? I be bumming it out into my birthday, and then when my birthday comes, I'm taking over all the August, start acting up.
It's just your month.
Y'all gonna have to delete me.
It's our month.
Block me.
Block you.
Y'all on that
crazy.
Y'all on that Leo shit, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
So
Anyway.
we got a special guest in the building. Your boy Shamir Muzik.
What's up?
Music.
You gonna lead the way? I was just giving you the segue. You got this. It's your floor.
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
No. Yeah, lead in my boy here, Shamir.
What's
the
up?
artist, the producer, the writer, the dancer,
Yeah.
everything.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So,
The soul snatcher, apparently.
Silver want to know
We
what
gonna
that's
get to
about.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know what that mean.
Snatch a lady's soul.
How you do that?
It's a spiritual thing. It's a little deeper than rap, but as far as what the surface is, it's just I'm very militant and I move a certain way, and my voice speaks volumes for the men that want to bless the women with their presence. You know what I'm saying? So it's a universal thing, and a lot of dudes can't sing, but if they can't sing and I'm representing the fellas, I speak for them in my behalf to write great songs, make great music, so I could give good energy,
Right.
for those who can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And soul snatching is really just it's just I want the women to feel appreciated by my music, and it's just it's like when you eat good food.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you feel when you eat good food? It makes you happy, it makes you feel good. It's like when you see a good movie. It's like when anything that feels good, anything euphoric. If you see them cartoons where like something happens and then you see the soul just leaves the body or whatever, and it's just traveling.
The anime?
around. Yeah.
Oh my God, when they eat food in anime, it's the biggest
you
deal.
see like the shadow.
But they be like,
Yeah, like man, that joint felt so
extra.
good. My soul left my body. Like that's me. That's my
She's like,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Respectfully.
Oh, I thought it was the lips, but moving on.
Wow. Nah, yo, yeah, I mean, yeah. You know, that was kind of powerful what you just said. Your music is like, you say he's trying to speak for the guys. I appreciate that because, we sometimes don't always know what to say to the ladies, or we don't know how to get our point across.
Right.
We know what we want to do, but
She said
we
no
don't really
game.
know how to,
No,
you
real.
don't know how to express yourself. So
Yeah,
that's
no, it's important, man. Music is food for the soul, so everything is just tapped and connected into the universe. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods.
You do like a lot of you do a lot of different types of art. I mean, I saw that you not gonna lie, I dug up an old YouTube video. I saw you dancing, doing some choreography. You had a little, little bit of the pop lock going on. I'm like, all right, so this guy does everything.
So
like
you
he's
dance
dancing,
salsa, okay.
he's singing. You know what I'm saying? But
Salsa.
but I know you also write and produce. Tell us about that. I didn't know that that's actually something that you
Yeah,
do.
so that was the thing, shout outs to my boy Joey Megahertz in the building. It's my right hand man and one of my biggest business partners.
Yes, sir.
Been rocking with him since 2010.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
So yeah. So he's watched me grow from the start. My father used to manage me, and my father, was sick and had a stroke, and he said to Joey, like, yo, I trust you with my son's career. You know what I'm saying? So he's been rocking out with me from a long time and has watched me grow as an artist. And one of the things that he always talks to me about, and my whole team, Ra God, Say Philippe, all my guys in the record label, they always talk to me about showcasing all of my talents and not just being an artist. So for years, I was just kind of worried about being the hot shot guy, the hot boy that's just always on the mic, throwing his shirt off and throwing it at ladies and doing all this stuff. And as I got older and understood my prestige and my mystique and how I want to move, it's like less is more to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to speak too much. I speak when I'm spoken to. I don't have to walk into the room and be the loudest guy there, because usually he got something to prove. People who are powerful don't need to say a word. You walk in the room and you can feel them with your presence.
Yeah,
Understand?
we just talking about that the other day.
Right.
Rich people don't say too much, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So, when I walk in the room and I'm with my fellas, there's not really much to say. I just greet everybody and show everybody love. Everybody deserves love. And that's it. And when you find out who I am, you understand the power behind my moves. Then you be like, wow, this dude is killing. I respect him. Like how Malcolm went and did his homework and research and said, yo, you're a writer and a producer. Dope. Right. Because when you see all these artists come out, they just want to be famous. I ain't trying to be famous. I'm trying to be successful. Understand? There's a big difference with that. So I'm not really into the whole being the frontliner guy and, cameras on me 24/7 kind of thing. This is actually my first time in a while doing an interview, and I really appreciate being here because I love interviews. I love speaking.
Of course.
Okay.
We
So this is
appreciate
dope.
you coming down.
Yeah, no doubt.
sure.
No doubt. So I transitioned to being that guy that's going to be more monumental behind power moves and big business moves, behind the scenes, administrative things with the record label, just anything in film. I want to be the guy that's actually more powerful and has my hands on things that artists don't really think about, the business side, right? So I was doing this artist stuff for a minute. I did, acting workshops as a kid. I did music, piano, and guitar lessons as a kid.
Wow.
Nice.
Ballroom dancing, hip hop dancing classes, songwriting classes. I won so many different award shows in high school and elementary school for acting and talent shows and all that stuff. And it's great. It's great. You still embracing your prime and you're saying, all right, I love this artist stuff. It's dope. I want to be an artist. I want to be famous. I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm never knocking that for anybody. Everybody should feel how they want and chase your dreams. But it gets to a point where you start learning things about the game and you say, yo, as much as I love this business, I want to embrace something that makes me feel like I don't always have to expose myself so much. Let the music speak more and make the moves behind the music, right? So just about, a year ago, Joe? Remember I put up that post about I gave this farewell speech to my fans and my supporters on Instagram and everywhere. I said, listen, right now I think it's the time for me to announce that I'm stepping down from the artistry and stepping more into the administrative side of things with the business and turning into a business mogul, entrepreneur, a producer, a writer, an engineer. So I'm going to have my hands on things that I want to have my hands on.
Right.
And I don't have to always just be doing backflips on stage.
Yeah.
I'm going to be off stage with Joe looking at what's going on and making sure everything is being done correct, and we're making the moves that need to be made, and we're making money, and we happy. I did that artist stuff for a minute, and I love it. I still go on features, I jump on songs, I do hooks, I do all of that. I'm still technically an artist. It's like, look at Ty Dolla $ign. He's an artist, but you see Ty is more of a hook man, and he's a guy that's probably making a whole bunch of moves we don't know.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's the guy that he plays instruments too, and he writes and all that stuff, and he's making a lot of money on the publishing side. So I wanted to transition my career to be more of a business mogul, entrepreneur, who's also still an artist that can get in a music video, get on a feature, get on a record, do what I do. It's never gonna stop. Music's passion, so I ain't gonna stop. But I just transitioned more into other things that people need to see me do. Because I write, I produce, I engineer my music, I mix and master my music. And a lot of people ain't know that. Like Malcolm, he ain't know that. He just knew I was always a singer. Yeah. Oh, you're singing ass.
That's how I met him. I'm like, he sings, he does R&B music and stuff. And then I started looking in. I'm like, damn, I didn't know you were this deep in the game like that. And, it's funny because we actually had an interview a few weeks back with Omar Grant from BMI about exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, Omar's great.
People owning their career, owning their business, and getting
knowing what's going on. Yeah.
There's so much more to this than just being the person on stage doing the backflips. By the way, did you actually do backflips?
No, I could do a cartwheel.
No, I'm just curious.
I could do a one-hand cartwheel. I can't do what Chris Brown do, but I could do a cartwheel.
It's funny because I feel like, because I watched your interview with Tycho, so when you came in, I thought it was going to be a whole complete different type of energy, because I heard you were wild, crazy. You know what I mean? Like
crazy in what way though?
Nah, like wild, crazy, like a ladies
crazy.
Man.
Yeah,
and not to say that you like a womanizer or whatever the case may be, but you really like forthcoming, like really like flirtatious or stuff like that. So I thought we was getting a whole show and a half or whatever, but like you're really like composed and like put together and stuff like that. I see it in you though.
Very
but
poor.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's there. Joe knows. Like there's a dosage of me that comes out when it needs to come out. I'm very militant now. My mystique and my movement and how I move, I'm very strategic. I don't, I'm not, if you got the guys that want to go out and shoot, like they'll shoot the machine guns and be very loud and holler at these chicks, or you want to come forth a certain way.
You're a sniper.
I'm a sniper on the roof.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm very strategic with how I do things now. So and that was last year, facts. Facts. Yeah, that was last year. That was a great interview. I had just dropped a single, Let You Drive. Shout outs to Trilogy Music, the producer. That was a great interview. I was really getting crazy on it.
I know Trilogy.
Really getting crazy.
Yeah, it was a crazy one.
I was on there like, wow.
Oh, you So you saw it?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I see
Yeah.
things. But so I was gonna ask you, is that why you kind of cut your hair? Because I know like girls cut their hair when it's like you trying to let go of some things, you trying to like transition. No, why
it's
you
facts,
laughing? I'm
though.
being dead.
No, he's fat.
No,
Yeah.
sure.
I wasn't even joking.
It's a spiritual
Nah, I
thing.
feel you, though.
Like literally, like you like guys see when you cut your hair, like, oh nah, she really over me. Like it's really a dub. So did you kind of cut your hair to like show that you were like transitioning, moving, growing?
Yeah. Every second of the day, I'm trying to grow, trying to learn, and I realized it was time to rebirth my image. And Joey always talks to me about rebirthing yourself, you know, just getting rid of dead weight off your soul and your spirit, and just try to, you know, reinvent yourself. I think reinvention is one of the biggest things for just not just music guys, anybody, regular people. You need to reinvent yourself all the time, because it's not about pleasing people. It's just pleasing yourself and feeling good in your skin. Understand? Right. So like, if you get too caught up in the same stuff, after like years of having my hair braided, I realized that there was an image I was portraying, and I said, I think it's time to switch.
Right.
It was just time, you know. And when I did it, ladies loved it, of course. They loved it, you know.
I guess that's why you renamed you named the project Rebirth.
Yeah, back in 2018.
Back in 2018.
That was a really, really good project I put out. Made a lot of noise. One of the songs called Move landed on a big movie and soundtrack in Norway and Europe called Battle. And Joey Megahertz here is the executive producer for that film.
Nice.
He's my partner on my team. So that movie did numbers, and the song went viral. After it landed in the movie, damn, I mean, we were seeing all types of stuff going on. Like YouTubers were making lyric videos on my song.
Nice. That's when you
in
know
Spanish. You remember that, Joe?
That's when you know you made it.
Yo, so I was like, damn, this is crazy. I think he told me about that, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know that. You know, the song, excuse me, the song was bubbling so fast, and they wanted to fly me out there and sign me on spot.
Wow.
Yo,
That's a good look.
Turned it down, of course.
I killed the whole soundtrack. Respectfully, I'm not dissing no artist, but you know, they were looking at me a lot because I was like #1 for like 21 something weeks. I was killing every artist that was out there. Yeah, million plus. They sent me plaques in the mail for the YouTube and the Spotify. And plaques is cool, but trophies collect dust. I don't brag about plaques. I brag about success.
Right.
So, you know, plaques don't really, I mean, that's great. But I'm looking to have longevity and create generational wealth. Understand? So
Let's talk about that. Right.
Yo, yeah, I mean, you're big on the business tip, like you just said. And I noticed, so I was walking through Roosevelt Field Mall the other day, and I saw the Malik Dupree store.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I just saw that on my boy's page.
Yeah.
So like, yo, I mean, a lot of artists, they want to come out. Everybody wants to be famous. They want to get money. And they don't really realize that a lot of these artists, they're not just dropping a song and making $1 million off streams. They got all of these business partnerships in the background and everything. Like, what was the moment when you said, you know what, I'm gonna use my platform for these branding and marketing opportunities? Like, how did that come about for you, and what made you realize it was the right time for that?
That's a really good question. So back in 2019, I was doing a lot of cover videos before, like I got all crazy lit and stuff on the gram. My foundation with putting myself out there was doing cover songs. And I was doing a lot of cover songs from different people. Any song that was charting, I was trying to do it, or I'd do old school stuff. And I kept doing it. It was working with different guys in the community that sang. Sean Fox was one of my right-hand mans too. And we were doing something for, we was doing a video, and then somebody from Black Pyramid noticed him. They messed with him heavy. The vice president of marketing from Black Pyramid, Peter Paul Scott, he messes with Sean heavy. And he saw me because we did a cover video. He said, yo, that kid Shamir, I want to work with him. So we started doing stuff like heavy for Black Pyramid. That's Chris Brown's clothing line.
Right.
So we were like the head people that were doing visual marketing for Black Pyramid for like 2 years.
No.
We were doing like just body and covers. And I was the one, and this is my thing, that's why I had to transition my look, because I was the one doing the production, the engineering, the mixing behind closed doors. But nobody knew that. They just heard content, they saw content, but they don't know how it was being done. And I felt like that was why I needed to change my image, because people need to see that. They need to see how this is even being done.
That's your series.
Shamir is doing all of it.
Yeah.
Like Russ. Russ is one of my inspirations for that. Talk about that. So Black Pyramid was one thing, and then I got verified on Instagram like maybe about a month later after working with them. Plus, you know, the song in the movie did numbers for me, and that helped me out a lot because I'm affiliated with Warner Brothers, the record label. So we are like, you know, the whole camp. So one thing turned into the next, to the next, to the next, got verified. Then when I realized I got verified, it didn't really hit me enough to say, yo, this is a business tool.
Right.
It was just the, yo, you're lit thing.
Right.
How long did that take for you to realize?
So that little you're lit.
That blue check is no joke.
That blue check is cool. You know, it was like
drugs.
it was it's like, hey, I'm lit.
Things change after that blue check.
It was like maybe like about 4, 5, 6 months, and I said, well, it's got to make me money, you know. And the guys talk to me. You got to have a good team. If you don't have a good team, you ain't got nothing. So my team, including Joe, he's a part of my team. Like they always tell me, look, you got that blue check, make money with it. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing to look good on the gram with numbers, but you know, if it don't make sense currency wise and you're not bringing something in, then the blue check is almost worthless. You know, you could have 4,000 followers and you're a 6-figure earner and I'm not, and I got a blue check. So what's the difference between me and you? Your net worth. So what's the blue check really doing for me? If I'm not using it to create leverage in my business moguls and opportunities, then it means it's not really worth nothing. Right. Girls see dudes with blue checks all the time. You go to a girl's DM and you got a blue check, I'm telling you the truth. Like it's not a big deal because they're dealing with hip hop dudes all day. These hip hop dudes is hitting them up, hollering at them, and that's all great, but they got blue checks too. So it becomes a norm to people to see a dude with a blue check nowadays. Like, yeah, it's hard to get, but understand that you still got to know what to do with it is what I'm trying to say.
How you gonna leverage with it?
Right. Man. And it's a great thing, though. I mean, I'm very happy about it. Shoot, you know?
I mean,
I ain't have to pay or nothing.
Listen, we trying to get a blue check. What's good?
Yo, what companies would you work with, you know, outside of the ones you already work with? One company you could just make a $1 million deal with, what would it be?
Nike.
Nike.
Yeah. I think I'd want to work with Nike. They gave LeBron a lifetime contract. You know, I've paid attention to the things they've done for like a lot of black entrepreneurs and black figures in their line of sports. You know, and I feel like that would be one of the biggest companies I'd like to work and have my own sneaker for at some point. I've had like that's actually a goal of mine in my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Are you into sports though?
Yeah, I love basketball. I love football, but I really love basketball a lot.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I do what I can.
You do what you can?
I do what I can.
Trash.
That's the humble talk. I do what I can. I play, you know what I mean? We play football we did like a little fun little thing.
Touch football,
you know, flag / tackle / you gonna get hurt, but you'll be all right football. We did that back in 2015.
There were a few injuries, but nothing crazy, you know. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, me and Mac was on the turf. Yeah. We was getting busy, and I got busy.
Back.
Okay.
I got busy.
Yo, that was before the fame, man.
That was before the fame.
Before the fame. That's why I'm so proud of my boy, man. I literally saw, you know, saw from the beginning up till now. You got 101,000 followers on Instagram now. Probably more since I last checked.
You lit out here in these streets.
Yo, like how are you connecting with people on social media? Because I know a lot of people do like the live thing. A lot of people do Clubhouse. Like, what's your favorite way of connecting with people? Right now?
I think Clubhouse, and Joey and I talk about this all the time. I think Clubhouse is one of the best tools for people to utilize if you want to network purely. It's you know, Clubhouse ain't about no Hollywood or exclusivity with numbers. You follow people that you know you want to tap in with. It ain't about, I'm trying to be Hollywood and look like I only following 20 people. I got 20,000. No. Follow the right people on there. I've met so many big acts. I met Charlie Puth on there. I met Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis on there. I met Wanye from Boyz II Men on there. We've spoken, had conversation. That's not something you're gonna get on Instagram. Everybody's exclusive on Instagram.
Yeah,
everybody's
we
famous.
all are.
People don't answer their DMs on Instagram.
Right. No. We do this on purpose, and we know that.
Right.
So like,
get lost in the
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't. You know what I'm saying? We ain't nothing crazy, but we understand the exclusivity that we have. Like, we have power. If somebody DMs me, I could sit and see that they DM me, but I don't have to open it, and I can sit there and leave it there for 2 weeks.
Right.
People do that all the time on Instagram, and I don't like that. That's corny.
Yeah,
it's corny. Like, we either trying to make money or whatever. Like, I ain't coming to you to do nothing but listen. I'm trying to open up doors, and this is opportunity. You know, so for me, tapping in with social media, you got to know how to do it. You got to know what you're looking for. Like, what do you want? The first question comes down to what do you want?
What do you
Literally.
What do you want?
What are you trying to get out of this, right?
Do you want clout? Do you want to create business ventures with other bigger businesses or entrepreneurs in the community? Do you want to make money? If you do, how much? You got to really ask yourself and tell yourself, how much money do you want to make from social media? It has to be a goal.
Yeah.
Like every entrepreneur that I follow and my cousin's my financial counselor, you need to have these goals set in mind. You can't be vague with your goals.
You got to have a vision board.
Yeah.
So for me, I said to myself, I want to be a 6-figure earner starting with just from social media alone. you know, growing and I'm growing with companies that are going to get me to the point where I'm only making 6 figures just from social media. You know, however long that takes is fine, but you got to know how to attack. TikTok, there's a way to attack because you can make money as a music artist. People play your music, they collect that. That's a stream. That's streaming. You know, Clubhouse is good for networking with meeting business professionals and entrepreneurs and just anybody who's willing to really show and grow with you. You'll meet the right people and your life can change over Clubhouse. I was on Clubhouse for 3 months.
Wow.
And I've created a source of income where I do artist mentorship on Zoom calls, learning how to utilize social media and make money with it. And I met my business partner in London from Clubhouse.
Right.
I've been on Instagram for over 10 years. And I've never met somebody in her realm that was willing to just open arm, help me in a situation and say, let's work together and create a source of income for me. That was from Clubhouse. And I only been on there for 2 months, 3 months. Right. So you understand, you got to just learn what the social media platform's about, tap in, and if you know what you want out of it, go for it and just go, keep churning the process until you make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? I met my shades here, my ShamirMuzik custom shades.
Yeah, let's talk about the shade game.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a big thing. So I created my own custom shades back in February of 2021 this year. I met my business partner, Malik Dupree. He's the one that runs the company. He's the owner of the parent company. We teamed up from Instagram. He found me on Instagram.
Wow.
Because he saw me, my numbers was going crazy on the picture. I posted a picture from a video shoot Joey and I was doing for my single Limited Time with Fab Dawn, shout out to TDF. And the dude saw that I was wearing his shades. And I seen his shades in the mall. I was with the guard, say Philippe. We was walking. I needed some fire shades. And I'm one of them dudes, I don't need to go and get Cartiers and nothing like that.
Right.
I'm gonna do it like, yo, I'm one of them dudes, like, I don't discriminate against the big brands, but if a smaller brand got some fire, I'm taking it, I'm running with it, I'm gonna make it look good.
Fact.
If you got swag, you do not need the crazy name brand to make anything look good. You make the clothes look good if you know how to dress.
Right.
That's me. So I said, these shades is fire. I don't know who owns it. I don't know who. I'm buying them. What's the price? I'm taking 2, 3. So I bought a few pairs. I wore them on the day of the video shoot. I posted the picture. The owner, Malik Dupree, saw it. He hit me up. He said, yo, I like those shades on you. So then when I go on his Instagram, I'm like, oh, this is the owner. That's what's up. That's gangsta. All right, cool. What's up, man? What's going on? I'm Shamir, boom. I love what you're doing. And my business approach to him from the first conversation was, yo, I got something in mind. I want to propose to you. I have a business proposal and I'd like to work with you.
Oh,
this
so
is the first
you made
day.
the proposal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, see, a lot of artists don't know that. If you got a platform, why not? Why not make the proposal? Did you have any input into like the design or anything?
Yeah, I did, absolutely. I was a part of the whole thing, you know, text and all that DM. Like we were talking. First of all, that wasn't even supposed to happen. This custom line, shades of mine, that wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to just basically doing what a brand ambassador does. Because he likes my image. He knows I got numbers. He said, all right, let's work together. We started like that for about a month. And I proposed the idea and I said, listen, this is what I want to do. This is how I know it could work. This is my plan on how to get the numbers, blah, 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 blah. And I said, I'd like to have my own line of shades, my own custom frames. And he said, okay, I'll try it with you. That's not what I'm supposed to do, but I'll try it with you. Sounds like you know what you want to do. So that's my point. You got to know what you want. Everything you're doing, if you attacking something, attack it with purpose, right? So I said, yeah, this is what I want to do, whatever. He set it up with me. We started going over everything in the shades right here. The gold trim on the sides, the logo. He said, oh, where do you want it? I said, let's try the bottom. We tried it on the Photoshop and it looked good. He said, all right, then let's do it on the top left, top right, boom. Put his thing there, boom, boom, boom. And then the shades was done. Got them shipped out. I sold out in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Sold out.
My first batch in 3 weeks.
Yo,
So are there more like designs than that, or is that like kind of the basis for all of your
So I'm the first artist that he's doing an actual exclusive custom collab with. And I'm honored to feel that way because I know how he does business. So he basically said, let me switch things a bit for Shamir because I see how he's moving and I prove it with my numbers, not talking. So this is the only line I have right now. But, you know, a lot of people ask the same question. Oh, you got more. I do have something coming soon. But we're going to continue to sell these because at the end of the day, it's still new to the market.
Right.
And we still have to open up the store. Right. And we need to test the sales in the store and see how the actual shades are doing in the store before we even jump and say, let's make 5 new different ShamirMuzik custom lines. Yeah. So it's step by step, but it's a good start because I just started working with dude and he and I have great conversation and yo, the shades are selling. And like I said, if you go on my Instagram, I post nothing but stuff that's motivational, business, and just stuff about my journey, like being in the gym or whatever. It's all motivation for everybody. So I'm always posting people who got the shades all the time, all the time.
So if you want to get posted by Shamir, go buy the shades.
Go buy the shades.
We got Dave
Get a
East.
retweet.
Yeah, where can you
We
find
got
those?
Dave East. So you can find him on MalikDupree.com, MalikDupree.com, and you can click the tab and it's going to say ShamirMuzik exclusive collab. You click that and you can buy it. It'll ship to you wherever you are. We got Dave East, Prince Combs, Diddy's son, Quavo, Rick Ross. We got a bunch of heavy hitters in the hip hop industry who wear these shades.
Nice.
So, you know, we doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Nah,
I do want to go back to the record label, right? So a lot of artists, I feel like they try to start their own label. So what are some core things that you feel like you need to have to start a label, and how do you pick your artists?
yeah, because
Good question.
you were independent before Warner, right?
Well, I'm affiliated with Warner, to be exact, to be precise. I don't cap. I ain't here to cap. I'm an affiliate of Warner Brothers because my name is stamped with the agreement we had to be on the movie. So if you type in the movie, you'll see my name come up in credits. You'll see my name come up in whatever.
Right.
I'll never say that I am an artist under Warner. I'm an affiliate. That's what it means. But I've been independent forever, basically, you know. And
That's what's up.
I've never really signed to any label. And Joe's been my partner since day one. And he runs the parent company, which is Megahertz Media Group. And Megahertz Media Group is film. He started out with film. He's a film producer. And, you know, he's been doing movies in Dubai, Norway, Japan, LA. He's big all of it, like in all those places. So he decided to make something for the music side because he has an artist that was working with him, Rod God, shout outs to Rod God, and he's been doing music for a long time, and he's Joe's right hand man. So he said, yo, let me make something for the music side. So he did that, and then that catapulted into something else. And then I was around, so he's like, let's start with Shamir.
Right.
Shamir is the prince of the megahertz. That's what they say. So that's what they call me, the prince of the megahertz. So I'm the baby boy of the company. That's basically, I've watched the company grow in the music side. I was basically the first artist that they pushed.
You're the face of the company, pretty much.
Yeah, and I got that placement on that movie, and that changed everything for me.
Yo, it's a random question, but would you ever do a reality show like Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that?
I don't know about. Well, my thing is, I don't know. No, I'm not saying that. No, not that. I'm just saying.
Not necessarily.
Not.
Love and Hip Hop.
It's not. The concept of Love and Hip Hop isn't bad. It's a
not.
great
It
platform.
didn't start like that. It didn't start.
Okay,
the way
if
it
you
is
really
now.
understand what Love and Hip Hop has done for a lot of successful artists such as Cardi B, K Michelle, Hitmaker, who's one of the top producers in the music business.
Yeah.
Yo, even-
Love and
even
Hip Hop has helped everybody.
Formerly known as Young Bird.
Even for non-successful artists, Love
Right.
and Hip Hop has done a lot for
You
Alexa
are on-
Sky, she got a lot of stuff from that too.
a lot of new artists too.
Yo,
Let's
you
not
are on
forget.
a big platform. You know, you're on a big platform that could potentially change your life.
Yeah, facts.
So it got nothing to do with the show. It's got to do with the people and how they move. You know what I'm saying?
And how you
It's
use
not-
the platform.
Right,
Yeah.
how you use it to grow. Like, I will never shade any network or anything of that such, because at the end of the day, the network can provide something, and you as an artist or whatever, or creative, you have to know how to utilize it,
Exactly.
how to grow from that.
Right.
And that's just my take.
Like you said, having a goal.
Right.
What's your goal when you go on?
Yeah, you gotta have a goal in mind for whatever you do. But going back to the record label thing,
Right.
one, choosing artists, I'm very picky. I'm extremely picky because I know my worth. I understand what I bring to the table. Can I have gotten signed to a record label? Absolutely, but we know what deals we want, and we know what we don't want. And there's nothing secret about that. It's just going online, doing your research, and studying the business. The business of music, the music
Business of music. I was
business.
gonna say that
a lot
right.
of people don't take
Right.
the time to
A lot of
do that.
people don't know
though.
that.
That's
So
the thing. They
if
don't really.
we're gonna pick artists, Joe, me, Ross, say, we're not gonna just pick anybody. You gotta show that you're ready to give your life for this, and you want this bad. I'm talking about bad. Like, yo, you will sacrifice every pair of sneakers. You will
not the
jump
sneakers.
mountains. No, yeah.
Not the
Sacrifice a
jeans.
haircut?
Sneakers.
Not my McQueen.
Would y'all sacrifice your barber?
Oh,
I'm talking about. Listen, I'm
Lucky
talking
Jomo's
about
not in here
giving
right
your
They
life.
don't want it. They don't want it.
We got guys in our camp that's been doing this forever, and a lot of people don't understand or know Joe and Ra's story, which they will know one day. And I respect the story because I was a kid when Joe was shooting films, like taking flights to LA. I was a kid,
Right.
so like it comes with a level of wisdom, and you gotta really want it bad. If Joe didn't want it that bad, then it wouldn't have continued. So how bad do you want it? What are you willing to give up? If you got certain items at home that are worth money, My analogy with the sneakers was trying to say, if you got stuff that you know is worth something and you're trying to buy a piece of music equipment, how bad do you really want that music equipment to change your life? Are you willing to give up that Rollie or that watch or whatever item you know is a prized possession to you that's worth something to get that music studio, to get that lighting, to get this so you can invest in yourself?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If you're not really willing to invest in yourself, then there's no point.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of artists doing this, but you know, we pick strategically. You know, it just comes with time and knowing what we want out of it. You know, we have 2 great female artists, and you know, hopefully we get some dope male artists at some point. You know, but they're great. You know, great acts, and we love to provide different swags. Like it's not just hip hop or not just R&B. We do all of that. Pop,
different look.
You know, if you gotta do it. You know, I'm getting into film scoring. A lot of artists don't know about film scoring. Film scoring is one of the biggest ways to make money in the film business. Right. And Joe told me about that. So that's what I'm saying. It all comes down to who's in your team, who's telling you the information, who's helping you grow, who's watching you and telling you when you made a mistake. They tell you. They're not yesing you for everything. Right. You gotta know these things are core to anything, even just having a group of friends. If my friends ain't trying to level up with me, I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. When you got people around you that don't got the motivation, yo, that's
gotta change the circle.
It's tough to proceed. You feel me? And then you feel like you left people behind sometimes. You know?
Yeah, well, that's people take it how they want to take it.
Sorry to that man.
Yeah, it's part of growth. You feel me?
Speaking of just to piggyback on artists. Speaking of artists, who would you like to collaborate with that you haven't worked with yet?
Oh, I got
any dream. Yeah,
I got Beyonce. Ooh. I got Jay-Z.
Major.
I got Justin Bieber. I got The Weeknd, Chris Brown, Ariana Grande. Shoot, that's already what 7. Yeah. Like I'll stop there.
What would a Beyonce ShamirMuzik song sound like?
Sound crazy. Sound fire.
Is she rapping on the song?
She do what she do.
Do what she do.
That's the queen right there. She do what she do. However she want to swag is how she gonna swag it, and y'all gonna eat it up regardless.
No, that's
Beyonce.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come and do what I do and snatch souls on that record. And
I'm dead.
And we gonna have fun. Oh no, that's a tag. Every song
Soul
I'm
Snatcher.
putting, when you hear that, you know it's either me or it's gonna be a female doing that. Soul Snatcher. That's me.
Y'all heard that?
Every time.
Yo, what projects you got coming up for, you know, yourself, your team? What should we be looking out for?
Any other brand partnerships we could look forward to?
Yeah, so as far as Malik Dupree, we talked about that, as well as, you know, more shades are coming out. I'm gonna have new lines and new stuff coming out. I'm gonna be doing a signing at the storefront soon, because we're opening up an actual storefront, which should be open by next month.
Nice.
I work with Zamage. I'm potentially looking to do commercials for Zamage with Joe and the company. You know, film wise, we'd like to open up different business proposals to Zamage because they do clothes, and I've been their ambassador for about a few months now. So my thing is expansion. I'm looking to do different things, basically, like commercials and this and that, you know, and stuff that you'd see on TV. Shoot, that's that. And as far as the music is concerned, I mean, well, shit, music is film for us too. Film is music for us. So that's the thing about my company that I love. Like, our whole team, we work in unison. So film, music, it's like this. It's a symbiotic relationship. We got this dope project, this dope short film called Strange Love. When's that dropping, Joe? So next month. We're looking at next month.
We know what platforms that's gonna be on. Not yet. All right, we'll find out though. Yeah,
Can we get the plot?
For that.
I don't really do all of that, but it's dope. If you go on Joey Megahertz, go on at Joey Megahertz on Instagram, you're gonna see some pretty dope short clips that he's put up. Really dope content, just different really dope concepts that he's put together, and just little teasers. You know, you can find it there. He got a lot of stuff on there that's for that. We actually also have a movie called Justice that he's working on, because remember, he does film. So Justice is a hip hop movie.
Like a hip hopper, or
I wouldn't say hip hopper, but more so like
what is that?
What's his name? Like Mekhi Phifer and Beyonce did the hip hopper.
Oh my! Has anyone else heard what this is?
If you don't Google,
am I the only one? Oh,
Carmen.
Oh my God! I never heard of that, man.
Okay,
hip hopera. Wow.
But that's kind of fire though.
I think I heard of that.
Hip hopper is kind of
like
fire. I like that.
Yeah.
So Justice is a film that the company's working on, Joe and his staff, and you know, hopefully when things open up and you know we trying to shoot in Canada, we can go out there and shake the block. So that's a film that we're working on as well. Our artist Sydney D. If you go on our Instagram, you'll see videos we've done with her in Chinatown and all that stuff. She's gonna have a project out soon. You know, as far as Redbone's one of the artists we're working with as well. We have ties with her. We just shot a video for her last Sunday. Song's called Run It Back. I song wrote it. I have 2 other writers on the record. I wrote the hook. They wrote some of the stuff in the verse. Redbone's an artist, so you can look her up as well. Redbone NOE. So we just been making music left and right. We got other writers in our camp. We have different producers in our camp, including myself. So there's a lot of different, just more content, more music, more videos, and you know, different short films, and you know, potentially commercials and stuff that we're looking to put out. You know, just to kind of spice things up.
Nice.
You know.
Now, speaking of music, we want to get into some, you know, snippets.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Let's let the people hear some music.
Definitely.
Let's load it up real quick. Here you go.
So we got
Give the people a taste.
Yeah. So Limited Time, this is the first one I'm gonna play for y'all. Limited Time is a hip hop record. It's like basically R&B and drill.
Dope.
So it's
Oh,
pretty.
nice.
R&B and drill. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Can't-
that's a genre that's heating up because
That's
I
heating
know.
up? Yeah.
Yeah, B has an R&B drill song, and a couple other people did an R&B drill. I think Lil Mama has some drill coming out. Yeah, it should be interesting.
When you listen to this one though, you gonna mess with this one heavy.
Let's see it.
Fucking playing with us, nigga.
Oh,
It's limited fucking time. We getting fucking money. Stop playing. Megahertz, nigga. Yeah.
I ain't got no time, unlimited time. So tell me what's up, I'm tryna get mine. I ain't got no time, unlimited time, So tell me what's up, I'm tryna get mine, Oh yeah, oh,
Got everything icy.
oh yeah, oh, limited time, oh yeah,
You know my time is limited, time is money, it's time for the dividends. Move with a 40, you feeling froggy and elite, stop with the ribbiting. She talking stupid, she talking crazy, shorty be sounding illiterate. I'm from New York, but I'm
So that was one. We got of course, this is one of my favorite songs I've ever done, ever. This one's called Move. This is the song that was in the movie Battle that Joey produced in Norway. It's a Norwegian film. You guys can find it on Netflix. The song is actually at the end of the movie in the big dance battle with the girl and the guy. It's like a dark blue scene, pretty dope. They're basically battling against each other like a couple. So the song, this is it. It's called Move. It's more pop.
something about the way you moving. You just made me feel some kind of way. Oh, baby, you got my attention. Where you from? Cause I'm loving our connection. Something out of magazine, Kardashian. Say won't you? Bush running through your body, moving like Soul Train in the 90s. Pretty young thing, pretty brown eyes with the sexy dimples, man, I'm so mesmerized. The way you rock your body, got my eyes locked on you. Just let me hold you closer, show you some things I can do. Truthfully, I just wanna see you shake down, make that body move, 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 move. Just wanna rock your body. Truthfully, stop wasting time, get up and make that sexy body move, 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 move. Rock your body.
This other one's called Let You Drive. Shout out to Trilogy, the producer. I wrote this record. And this is like one of those records, like, it's a good, feel-good song, you know. You just driving, wherever you going, you just, you know, you put this on, trust me, you're going to have a good time. It's a feel-good record, you know. And the feel of it's very, like, moody and, like, I'm also somebody who likes to write and produce music according to colors and frequencies, right? So, like, the song, when you think of it, I don't think red, yellow, or green. I think purplish, magenta,
That's
Right.
the shades.
Right. Think of that color. So when I created, like, I basically wanted to design the artwork because I'm a part of the process for everything with my stuff.
Where's Trilogy from?
Trilogy's from Queens. He's actually one of the producers on our camp. He works with us. He's been working with us for a while. He does stuff for like Casanova, Fab, 6ix9ine, 50 Cent. He did that Get the Strap beat.
Nice.
He did the I'm So Brooklyn beat, you know. So he did actually got a plaque from Chris Brown's Heartbreak on the Full Moon album.
Dope.
So he works with us. Yeah.
He's lit.
Yeah, so this is a song he produced. He came to me, said, yo, what could you do with it? I wrote this record in no time. Like, this is crazy. And I called it Let You Drive, you know. So let the girl drive. You put in your head what you want, however that go. I ain't gonna
Steering wheel.
I ain't gonna front. You know, I'm a little.
Soul snatcher.
That's a fact. There you go. You got it. You gonna hear it.
All right, so
You gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying?
One time for the one time. Soul snatcher. It's getting late, and I'm wondering how I'm getting home. I'm so messed up, and I can't feel my face. So hold my drink up, let me give you the keys. Oh, it's automatic, so you ain't gotta worry about driving stick. But if you want, I'll let you hold my clutch. Baby, just take the wheel for me. Get me to my room in one piece. But can you stay the night with me? Cause I ain't tryna sleep alone, yeah. I'll let you drive me wherever you wanna go. Just take me now, girl, let's run. I'm so down there. I'll let you ride me wherever you wanna do it. In the backseat or the bedroom. Let's run away forever. Ooh, we'll have so much fun together. Ooh, let's run away forever. Ooh, we'll have so much fun together. Ooh, baby, we can go away forever. Ooh, baby, we can go away forever. Ooh.
I want to say something.
Talk your shit.
Respectfully. I am going to be, and mark my words, I'm going to be that go-to dude that's going to be your hook man from New York.
Nice.
From Strong Island,
The
Lord's
East Coast
Island.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, right. Everybody in each coast, like you said, that's very important. In each coast, you got that go-to guy.
Remember when they had Nate Dogg back in the day before you passed away?
Yeah.
On the West Coast? Yeah.
I'm gonna be that go-to dude that's
They
gonna
call on.
blaze any record you put me on.
Right.
For hip hop, R&B, pop, whatever. I'm gonna be that hook man. Mark my words, man. I'm telling you.
We looking
Every
forward to
record
that.
you heard, I wrote the hook.
Nice.
And I'm a part of 90% of the writing.
Right.
You know, and I take pride in that because writing is where the artists make a lot of their money on the publishing side.
Yep.
So that is something any artist should be proud of.
That's
With
the fact.
writing and production, you should be very
A lot
proud.
of artists don't know about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And writing the key hook to a record. Ooh, the splits.
Yep.
Ooh, that royalty.
Man.
Yeah, you know, once you get them checks coming in,
Yeah.
a lot of artists don't know about that.
Your boy Omar was up here talking about
Yeah,
it.
he
You
was
know what I'm saying?
schooling the young cats and all that.
Exactly.
Yo, so let's go into some current events. You know what? You got any new music you've been listening to lately that might have came out recently? Other artists, anything out there?
Yeah. I listen to a lot of stuff with like film scoring music. Hans Zimmer, you know, from like that movie Interstellar. You know, he did that whole soundtrack. Any like The Dark Knight, Hans Zimmer did that as well. M83. I was just listening to that in the car. So that's a lot of stuff a lot of artists don't know about. I'm into film scoring now, and that's me reinventing myself and rebirthing myself into a new chapter. You know, I'm getting some more tattoos and stuff in relation to that because everything I get tattoo-wise is symbolism of a new chapter or things I've been through. So, like, my tattoos tell a story. It's not just a bunch of rah-rah, right? Yeah. So, I've been listening to a lot of film scoring music. I can tell you that's changed a lot in my perspective for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We actually got a lot of new music that came out this week. I don't know what y'all are listening to, but I've been bumping that Khaled album.
Yeah.
Yo, your
I
man
listened
had
to it
like
today.
20 different features on it.
Yeah.
He had like, if you've ever had a number one song on any type of Billboard chart, you were on this Khaled album.
On a Khaled album.
Yo,
it was ridiculous.
Khaled is.
It's a lot of mixed reviews.
He's
about
a
this
chef.
project.
Jay-Z,
He's a chef.
Nas,
He's a
Boozy
chef.
Jay-Z and Nas
Banton,
on-
Bounty Killer, Megan Thee Stallion,
The Baby.
Cardi
the
B.
Baby,
Lil
Cardi B.
Baby.
I heard that snippet of the Migos joint he did for that album. Fire.
With her?
Migos.
Your girl, her?
Yeah.
Bieber. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he got some heat. He got some heat.
Yeah,
I love
and
how
it's
Khaled
a
does
lot
that.
of different sounds. I feel
Leave it to
like,
Khaled to
Yeah.
chef it up.
Yeah, he's a chef. He's a chef. I'm not even gonna lie. What y'all thought about the Cardi song though?
Oh my God.
I ain't heard it yet.
Yeah, I didn't. I actually did not listen to the Cardi.
Can we put it on?
Yeah.
It's the third song.
All right. Yeah, I want to hear my
Don't
opinion.
breathe heavy.
I want to hear my opinion on this Cardi.
You gotta be unbiased.
You want me to be unbiased?
Let them hear it first.
All right, cool. Let's get into it.
We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled.
I get big paper, so I deal with big haters. Big paper, so I deal with big haters. Big paper, so I deal with big haters. Got it out the mud, they ain't do me no favors. It ain't no bitch like her, that's why these bitches don't like her. I respect shit starters, not no shit typers. 3-year break, I still get the shit hyper. Shot back to the top, don't make a bitch snipe ya. Big body, they can fuck with me hardly. Body anybody saying they don't know my body. I son bitches move culture out the car seat. Got these hoes nervous, I can spit it to their heartbeat. Super valid, anytime I link Khaled. Platinum plaques hang on every wall in my palace. Clips still push to anybody speaking malice. Fashion icon, couple million for my stylist. 5 number ones, you got 5 number nuns. Sleeping on Cardi, all that napping shit done. Off with your head, all that capping shit done. And I got
So what y'all think about that little snippet?
Man.
Cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
Cardi.
I like the song. I mean,
Y'all
I
fuck
listened
with
to
it?
the whole album. I didn't realize I heard that song, and I like the song. I can't refrain.
Cool.
Her cadence
I mean,
is
it's-
not on point. Nah.
I seen this little meme where
I'm
somebody
sorry,
was
y'all.
running and the beat was chasing them.
Oh wow.
Y'all
Oh,
already
wow.
know I'm Team Nicki all day.
But here's
wow.
the thing,
Shout out
though.
to Killer
That's
Queens.
Cardi's thing. It's a couple people that kind of rap like that, where it's like, it's not on the one. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like off. And I feel like Blueface is known for that.
Yeah,
too.
nah, he's known for that. But you know who did that first?
Who?
Lil B. Everybody forgets about Lil B, the bass
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that shit
Nah,
before
nah.
all of these
Bass
artists
God
is doing
big,
that.
Big. But I don't think they're doing it on purpose. It's just like it's like a left brain, right brain thing, I feel.
Nah, G Herbo does that, and he definitely does that shit on purpose.
You think he does it on purpose, or
I
he
swear,
said it?
I swear, I think G Herbo and Blueface both do that shit on purpose. I think that's their style.
Nah, I don't think Blueface does it on purpose. I think that's his thing. Cause I know me for the longest, and I'm a musician too. Like some people clap like on the beat, like I clap on the off beat.
Can
Like
you-
I was like
so
that
you're
for a
off beat.
while.
So you're just
no,
off beat.
No. It's not off beat in terms of like if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like. You know what I mean? Like it's not one. Like I'm saying, like if you clap 1, 3, I clap 2, 4.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
need
that's-
you to ride
Nah,
the
you don't
beat.
understand what I'm saying. I
get what
don't know. I feel like
I get what you're saying.
yeah.
I
it's-
need
get what you're
a
saying,
rap.
but I
I
don't
need
want to.
rappers to
I'm
ride
dead,
the
I'm
beat.
dead.
I need you to know how to flow, okay?
Yo.
You're not
But you
a
have
rapper.
to have
She's
your
not a
own
rapper.
flow, though. You have to have your own flow. That's her flow.
She can't rap.
But you know, you could recognize her voice in Alana.
I mean, she had a lot of punch-ins on that verse too. You could tell she ain't do that.
That's
shit
a
straight through
that's a lot of
either. That
when you
was
got to
a
punch in an
punching
artist.
universe.
When you got to punch an artist in a lot,
that whole verse.
you're not a
was punching.
rapper.
Here Leo go.
But it wasn't that
Yeah,
bad though.
yo, put Nicki in the studio with Juice. Let me just hear Nicki in the studio with Juice. All right, I just want to hear rappers rap.
Nicki's talent is finding different ways to call people their son. I feel like that's.
You's a
I
hater.
love Nicki. Nah, I'm not a hater. I love Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is one of the greatest rappers of all time.
I'm Team Nicki. I'm sorry.
But at the
Ain't nothing
end
wrong
of
with
the
that.
day,
From
like
Queens,
you
man.
have to
Killer
give
Queens.
people their
I'm on
credit.
Nicki's side, man. I'm from Queens.
Her numbers
I
don't
go against
lie,
the gang.
though.
I'm from Brooklyn, but you got to give it up to Nicki. Yo.
I don't go against the gang.
Nah, Nicki's gangster.
Nicki was born to rap. Cardi
Nicki's
is
nice.
manufactured. That's and
Yo,
I'm dropping the mic on that.
It's true. It's true. But but that song.
I don't
isn't
think
that
she's
bad. That song is
manufactured.
valid.
Here's my thing on Cardi and Nicki. All right.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
I don't
Here's-
like
here's
the
my take.
comparison.
Let's hear it, Shamir.
Nah,
Talk
here's my
about it.
thing. I'll make it quick. There's levels to this, right? Cardi is whatever people want to call her. Oh, she's this, she's that. Understand, but in the trends and how the music business has grown, it's not about talent no more.
Right.
So when people are looking at Cardi and Nicki, they're coming from two different eras of and times of music.
Right.
At the end of the day, it comes down to currency and business. Cardi's story is crazy, and so is Nicki's. So we can't really X out anybody to say, well, her story is crazier than her story, because they're both their stories got them where they got them.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
The work that had to be put in was still put in. Cardi did many projects before she finally got the one song she needed.
She's a great entertainer.
Right.
Let's leave it at that.
That's what it is.
My thing in as far as the MC style of rapping where you understand how to rap, yeah, it's two different flows.
Right.
Cardi's not on Nicki's level when it comes to certain flows, but Nicki has a way to her where she comes off very raw and gangster.
Yeah.
Nicki was understand?
Talk that
It's
talk.
two different styles though.
It's two different
styles. It's like putting Yo, Joe, help me out. Like, we got Prodigy, and then we got somebody like
Cardi's
that's
not a
like
lyricist.
Completely
I don't know.
off the spectrum.
Maybe I'm more musically
Like
inclined.
Diddy. Like
You understand?
Diddy,
I'm
like-
more in touch with like.
Yeah, like you. It's
Real
hard
artists.
to put, and then you got Nicki who was mad at Cardi because she was like, "Oh, you ain't doing things I do to get to in this business." Da 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 da.
Right, because you don't write raps.
Right, and that's fine
Oh
because
my
there's plenty of people who don't
God,
write their own
Leo,
stuff anyway. They make
right.
money off their shows
Right.
and merch
Right.
and
Touring.
endorsement deals.
Yo, that's like
mad
Diddy.
artists don't write their stuff, so
Right.
who cares?
But it's not fair to a lot of artists.
That's like
who's been
Puff Daddy.
grinding. or
It's
putting
not.
in-
It's not about fair. It's about you're good at what you do.
Yo, you could
look
blow
at-
off of a TikTok tomorrow and never have
Right.
done music as long as I did. Am I supposed to get mad at you for that?
right. Like you can't take somebody else's flowers
If somebody
just
in
because
here,
your shit not
facts,
growing.
if somebody in here did TikTok and y'all was messing around and you blew off of something you did on TikTok and you took off tomorrow and labels is hitting your line and on your body,
Right.
do I have a right to come and get upset at you about that? Seriously.
Right. It's
No, do
about
I
timing.
really have a right to get upset?
It's about timing.
The
It's
industry
her
has
time. This
changed.
is her time.
This is not about talent
it's,
no more.
it's all about
Nicki
who's an
was
entertainer
all
and who's not. Like
Niggas-
you got some people that have the musical talent, like Nicki Minaj. She actually has musical talent, but you got to remember, there's nothing wrong with being a great entertainer. Like Diddy, like how you just brought up Prodigy. I could bring up Diddy, Puffy. He has a lot of accolades. You know what I'm saying? But he's not an artist. He's not sitting there penning, shit like Jay-Z and Nas was. But when you look at the accolades, you look at where he's been, the stuff he's been a part of, that man is a master promoter, entertainer, and that's how he accelerated.
Yep.
I feel
Not
like you
everybody's
using
gonna
the
be a
word-
musician.
I feel like you're using the word
you're right,
artist
you're right.
wrong. Like you taking away from their artistry. You could say she's not your favorite rapper, but you can't say she's not an artist. Like that's crazy.
And we talking about Cardi.
She's an
Yeah.
entertainer. She's an entertainer.
She's an artist.
entertainer.
She's an artist. There's an
It's
art to what she does.
It's an art. At the end
There's
of the
an art
day,
to what she
you
does.
can't go and just take any chick from the hood that's doing what she was doing back in the day and say you could just fabricate her and make her
Oh,
an
of
artist.
course not.
I've
Of
been in the
course
studio with mad artists, man.
People still trying to do that to this day.
mad
Like,
artists that do not got it yet. They don't got it yet. They got to work to keep getting to that point. Cardi put out mad projects that people never heard.
Freestyles,
before she finally,
videos,
Yeah.
out on the
Finally
block
caught a
and
I know
shit
people
that people
that
don't
was
know
managing
about.
her from like way back when. Like
Nicki is nice as hell. I will,
Yeah.
yo, son.
Talk
I've
about it.
heard Nicki. Like we can talk about Nicki now.
Yeah.
Cardi, you got my vote. You understand? Nicki, you got my vote on the side, on the tip of like, yo, you are who you are. You like Nicki's gangster to me.
Right.
I don't look
Nicki
at Nicki
is
as no
gangsta.
as no joke. Like she's one of the big homies.
Yeah.
Nicki's gangster.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I respect the gangsters. Understand? So like I know Nicki's body. That's not one to play with.
Right.
I understand where she's from and I know what she
If you
do.
if you know the people she know too,
Right?
If you
Yeah,
like
nah.
really from New York,
Yeah.
you know the people she know. Like Nicki's
You ain't
real.
touching
Like, she's
Nicki.
not. she's
When it
not
comes to
like
the
rest of these
streets,
She
people
does
out
this
there.
for real.
Yeah,
when she comes to the streets, like Nicki is hard to touch.
Yeah.
But Barty don't play either. It's like one of those things where it could be subjective, but when you look at the overall consensus of what it is, the music business has changed. And if we're gonna talk about Cardi, Nicki, I got a whole lot of work to do to compare other artists where this one can't rap for nothing and can't sing for nothing, but he making millions of dollars, and this one been grinding his whole life and
Right.
barely caught a break.
Right.
Look at Lil Baby. He didn't get all the accolades that he, needed to, especially when the Grammys came around. But does that take away from his artistry? No. He's fire.
But he's slowly climbing. He's getting there though.
But he's
getting
fire
there.
He's
to
gonna-
me.
he's gonna get his due, though.
fire
He's
to
gonna
me.
get his
Baby
due.
or Lil Baby?
Some people
Lil
have a slow
Baby.
climb.
Lil Baby
Little
is
Baby,
fire
yeah.
to me.
Nah,
And
see,
there was a
'cause he had a
comparison with
fire
the Baby
year
and Lil
last
Baby.
year.
Yeah, he
Like,
did.
that album he
did.
came out with it. With
Yeah,
last
like
year.
Baby nice.
even his
Fire.
visuals,
Lil
like
Baby
he's
nice.
next level to me, and I feel like people still not paying attention that he still hasn't even scratched the surface. Like Lil Baby's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, man.
He's lit right now. Yeah.
Yo, my thing is I can't wait to see a lot of these artists live again. In other news, they're coming back. A lot of the music festivals are coming back. So
Rolling Loud.
Travis Scott's Astro World's coming back. Rolling Loud's coming back.
Right.
I think
Rose Fest is
Lollapalooza,
happening.
Pitchfork. A lot of the big festivals are coming back, and we're gonna get to see a lot of these people there.
That's something that I actually wanted to tap in real quick about the pandemic.
Yeah,
that's one of the things
that's what I was trying to get into. So ever since last year, we're starting to get back into these festivals, and it's like, it's a little shaky because I know some people are a little bit scared of going, but festivals are outdoors.
People are getting vaccinated.
Yeah, like how did I want to know from Shamir, like how did you survive through the pandemic? What did you do to kind of like
keep yourself afloat?
Yeah,
Did you catch COVID at all?
No, not once.
Neither did I.
Did you do the vaccine or no?
No
vaccine.
Not
You plan on it or no?
No.
Okay, no vaccine
I'm
ever.
with you,
or
I'm
not
with
this
you
year?
on there, Shamir.
What happened?
Ever or not this year?
Nah, I ain't never touching that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Please
so you
talk
never
about
got
it.
it.
Break it down.
Never got COVID. And what did you do? Were you just inside? Like, how did you get by?
It's just living life, man. I'll be honest with you. There's levels to all this stuff, and I ain't gonna say everything. But when it comes to the pandemic, like, I was already working in a hospital. I'm not there anymore, but I was working at Winthrop Hospital for a while.
Shit.
And, the amount of cases of COVID was crazy. We seeing bodies dropping and just being taken to some other building. And it's like, it's just a bunch of people
Thrown
just
in the back of a
gone.
truck.
You know what I'm saying? I was around a lot of sick people. So thank God I didn't get sick. But I did end up getting blood clots back in September, and it almost killed me. Back in September 2020, after celebrating my birthday, I was feeling crazy. Next thing I know, I was sick. I didn't go to work, and then I was in the hospital later that night, and they diagnosed me with blood clots in both lungs. And they were like, "You're very lucky that you came the time you did, because this shit would have killed you hours later if you tried to sleep it off or anything." So I had no COVID. But that was a pretty serious time that I had to deal with. And I'm glad, God is good. I bounced back from it. I'm better than ever. And I haven't been sick once since I left the hospital.
Nice.
So, but as far as the pandemic is concerned, tapping in on that, yeah, like the pandemic did three things. It either makes you break you, or exposes you, right?
Exposed a lot of people.
Exposed.
Let's talk about the exposed part.
So you got a lot of artists that were crying for help, that were looking to sell stuff, or upset about not doing shows and this, that, and the third. That were very, my thing is, I don't know what artists do with their money, but this is why I say exposed, because it's not like you're gonna go broke, but what are you complaining about? If you bringing in over $500K, $1 million on a sold out tour, you're selling gold and platinum records stream wise, and you're doing endorsement deals. How the hell are you complaining about a 6-month period of no shows or no nothing?
Right.
It's a little weird to me.
A lot of people record deals got exposed. They don't really have the deals that they said they had. It's like, all right, you might have got your advance, but you can't survive a year. Like, You can't even survive a year. What type of deal did you sign to where your livelihood really depends on, I have to go tonight and get this back end? Like, really?
Right, from a show.
Yeah.
From a show. Yeah.
The pandemic forced me out of my comfort zone. I'm telling you straight like that. Everything that I've been doing now, brand ambassador stuff, getting paid from social media and doing this and doing that. I don't know my hunger level. I don't know if it would have been the same back if the pandemic never happened. I feel like the pandemic expedited my process and becoming a businessman.
Wow.
I had to think triple times faster than I was already thinking, still working for somebody at a hospital. And I was like, damn, all right, what am I going to do? And honestly, the first 6 months of the pandemic, I was just working in the hospital and I was just cutting hair. I've been cutting hair for a long time, and that's been my hustle for a while, low key. So I was doing that. I was traveling to clients' cribs and cutting them for an inflated price because it's demand. I mean, if you understand the business, right?
And the risk.
Business, right. You're dealing with people who you're exposing your body and your system to that could potentially infect you. So yeah, I'm gonna inflate my price because you need this cut bad.
Right.
And that's just me talking as a businessman. I know my worth and I know what you want, right? So I understand how I leverage you. I don't have to say it. It's just what's gonna happen. Barbers are one of the most highly respected people in the world. We make or break your look. Understand that.
Talk about it.
Understand, like barbers hold a high level of confidence because they understand psychology-wise what you're doing to somebody. You are transforming and changing someone's look, their visage, their persona,
their whole self-perception.
Every man feels good after a fresh cut.
Like we hold power like a surgeon, a heart surgeon. You are going into open heart surgery, and we save your life. That's what barbers do. Where the barber at? Where Jomo?
Shout out Jomo.
He blessed Malcolm earlier. Malcolm started taking bad bitch selfies.
I had to get a
Selfies from an angle.
A man feels good after a fresh cut.
What?
You know what I'm saying? That confidence level.
That's they beat face. That's they beat face.
Jomo
That's they beat face.
Shout out to Jomo Cuts in the building.
Shout out to Jomo Cuts in the building. Gave me a great. We gotta get Jomo up on the show one of these days to talk about his celebrity barber.
Yeah.
My barber, my new barber.
Peace, God.
Lit.
Peace. I'm Shamir, man. And I was just talking about how much I value and respect barber because I'm a barber. I've been doing it for a minute, right? And we talking about the pandemic and how I survived and made it out. I was working in a hospital, but even then, as a first responder, technically, I still was always hustling. And I said to myself, knowing the business, the barbershop I was working at shut down. So everybody was on their feet trying to move around with it. A lot of barbers wasn't even trying to see clients for like the first 2 months.
That's a fact, though. I remember that.
Right. So I took the oath, and I live with my grandmother. So I took the oath to say, I'm going to sacrifice my life to basically continue to get this cheddar because bills got to get paid and I got to make sure grandma's good at home. Feel what I'm saying? So I was traveling and I was hitting the streets when a lot of people wasn't hitting the streets. Right. And I said that barbers are one of the most valued and respected people in this world because we on our feet doing what we do like doctors. We are the doctors of open heart surgery with clippers.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's a fact. Because, you sitting there all pandemic. Your hair's growing out, your beard's growing out.
That's what it is. That's a fact.
Hair coming out of places that you ain't know.
Well, I don't know about all that.
When y'all start getting hair in your ears and shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Everybody, and then everybody was putting,
hairlines was growing back.
Nyko commercial with the caveman.
Yeah.
And it was showing all those pictures kept coming up with all those people looking.
Yeah.
So, like, we were valued then. When everybody couldn't get one, and then everybody's back to normal now a little bit. The appreciation kind of went away, but like.
I feel like it's still
you know what didn't go away?
The hood always loves y'all. The hood loves y'all.
My barber's price is still higher. So Jack, if you hear this, you killing me, bro.
The prices did go up.
Barbers.
He cheated on you, Jack. I'm snitching. He cheated on you with Jomo,
It
Jack.
was just my beard.
He got another barber. I introduced him to another barber.
That's the equivalent. If it was just the tip, you a liar.
Jack, he got a new barber now.
He cheated.
He got a new barber.
Jack, you
got a new barber. Jack,
look at his face.
It's quiet.
He gonna see the difference. He gonna be like, nah, why your lineup look like that?
Ain't no barber gotta hate because number one, I tell my clients if I ain't around, I'm going on a trip to Aruba with my peoples or my shorty or something.
They coming with you.
Yo, check this out. You need another secondary barber that's gonna lace you like me. You heard?
Okay, that's
and that's what it is. So your barber should not be hating or getting mad because if he out of town, what he gonna do? Taking you in the lunchbox with him?
Yeah.
You gotta live life too, right?
All right.
Come
So that's what I'm saying.
exactly.
So let's just. I'm on God talking. I'm on God timing. If
Gotta have a backup.
I'm speaking for the gods. Like understand, barbers got to get to their cheddar, right? And I represent the barber because I'm a barber myself, low key. So at the end of the day, if your barber is busy and he gonna lace you, then he gonna do what it do. And that's it. And you gonna respect that because your barber ain't around. So there should be no hate. And that's where understanding how to tap in and dealing with everybody in the universe and how to work with people. Like, yo, bro, if your barber been cutting your hair for 15 years, you really mean to tell me your relationship is over because he did your beard for a second? Like, come on.
Exactly.
For a second.
Unless he fuck your shit up.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm dead.
It's to your discretion as a client who you decide to continue on with, and then your barber could pick a fight with you. After that cut, now if you say, all right, listen, whatever your barber's name is, we parting ways. Okay, then now y'all gonna have to deal with y'all little beef.
Yeah.
Right? Because
You see him on the side?
his clippers felt like God.
What?
You was like, damn. All right, right?
God.
Whatever. But at the end of the day, every client needs 2 barbers, and I dropped the mic on that.
Yeah.
Talk about that. 2 barbers. You need a backup, y'all. You heard that?
That's what it
That's
is.
it right there, man.
But yes, speaking of female rappers, Lil'Kim, the Queen B memoir is dropping this November 2nd to be exact.
Nice.
How y'all feel about First of all, let's give Lil'Kim her flowers. You know what I'm saying? Let's give barbers their flowers, but let's give Lil'Kim. Jomo, yeah.
Take care.
All right,
Yes, sir.
peace.
Get that shit.
Take care,
See
God.
you soon.
Speaking of Kim, Kim is an icon. Let's just talk about just give her flowers right now.
Yeah, I love Kim.
People been waiting
She
on
made
Kim.
me who I am today.
She made you who you are today. As a female.
I can't wait to see that.
I can't wait to read this. It's been years since Kim been talking about putting like a movie on her side of the story or a memoir or a book. So I want to see what she's gonna talk about.
But you know what? Even so, like I feel like a lot of people nowadays don't even really know like her impact.
Yeah.
Right,
And that's what I'm saying. A lot of we caught up in the Cardi B's and even caught up in the Nicki Minaj a little bit to like kind of forget that all of these girls kind of came from
Little Kim is the trendsetter.
As long
artists
as
like Lil' Kim. You know what I'm saying?
Little
Like, let's
Kim
not forget,
really
like,
Facts.
I wonder if she even knows how much of an impact she has.
No,
on
she
hip-hop.
does
Sometimes
know
I feel like
how
she
much
doesn't
of an
even realize
impact.
it.
She just kind of was
She
like
knows.
passing the torch kind of thing. Like, all right,
Yeah.
listen, let me just let them do their thing.
Right.
But it's like, what else can
Just
you do?
don't disrespect
At that point,
it.
it's like, yo, there's only but so much you could give to the game. And I
Right.
feel like she gave everything she could.
Yeah.
And like now we gotta give her flowers because
You have to.
again we here celebrating Cardi B. Everybody's getting these Grammys. Like people like Lil' Kim didn't come.
But
first.
if you ask Cardi B, who's one of her influences, Lil' Kim's gonna be top of the list for sure. So,
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I'm definitely looking to hear
one of
her
your
side
artists' favorite artists. Like,
There
you know
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
There you
And
go.
shout out to Dream Doll for that collab that they did.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was called Funeral.
And speaking of Dream Doll, we've been hearing a lot of influence from Kim recently on her.
Her whole
bars.
voice changed.
A whole voice change, a flow change.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dream. I used to work with Dream.
it's good for her.
She's lit right now.
It's good for her.
I'm a
That-
bad little bitch.
That new CJ record, Little Freak, is
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
what
is
I
it?
did.
There was just so much new music out over these past
Yeah.
few weeks. It's crazy. I know
These days, just music.
Oh,
be flooding
Flex
the
dropped
airwaves.
what's that song? Damn, Flex just dropped a record with CJ.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Another
he
one?
did.
Yeah.
They do a lot of work.
Another one.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the song.
Yeah, I mean everything got lost in the Khaled album, but Young Thug has Slime Language 2. That went
It's
number
called
1,
You Know,
actually
You
on
Know.
Billboard. People happy, yeah. Slime Language 2, Young Thug went number 1.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
dope.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
One of
Young Thug,
the
yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, that ski record is fire.
Yo, that ski right? They had the video to that.
Yeah,
Everybody go stream that ski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the ski challenge, y'all.
I
I need
fuck
to do
with
some
Young
TikTok.
Thug, man. Young Thug, he a little weird, but he's definitely like I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
like he had an impact on rap. Like
No, he definitely
he
did.
definitely had an
He did.
impact on rap somehow, some way.
Yeah,
He
thugs,
did,
thugs,
he did,
thugs, thugs.
he
That's
did.
my guy.
Speaking of
So-
weird, your boy Kodak Black can't drop new music due to negative
Speaking of
publicity.
weird.
He said, speaking of weird,
Speaking of
all right,
weird.
hold on. Let's dial back for a second. Your boy Kodak Black. All right, he took
That
a
was
plea
that was
deal.
an easy segue.
He took a plea deal in his assault case. He got 18 months probation. And then now they saying that due to all the negative publicity from getting the probation and taking a plea deal, the label not letting him drop music. This is why you got to be like my boy right here. Just stay independent, y'all. Drop your music whenever the fuck you want.
I'm
You heard?
dead. Or just, you know what I'm saying? Don't get no cases. How about that? You know what I mean?
That's
Don't,
yo,
don't get no
shit-
cases.
shit be happening in the field.
Don't assault
You could be
bitches.
happening in the
Don't batter
field.
bitches.
You could be an independent artist
Don't
and
touch
still have a
people
lot of
without their
negativity.
permission and shit like that. Like, independent
It
or
don't major,
not.
don't matter.
Independently keep your motherfucking hands to yourself.
Yeah, don't get
How
caught
about
up in
that?
the
Family, right? Respectfully.
I like that.
Do not get caught
like
up in the
that.
field.
That's crazy.
Jack Harlow got caught up in a fatal shooting last night, apparently.
Wow.
Well, he wasn't. It wasn't fatal for
Wow.
him though. It was just
No, it wasn't fatal for him. He's still alive.
he
but
ran from it.
It was I don't know what club he was at, but some people got into it and somebody ended up
Don't shoot up the
Like,
club,
no.
guys.
Crazy.
Please don't shoot up the
they
club.
they
If there's people
I
in
mean
the
don't
club,
shoot up that
the
club.
Don't shoot up that club.
Don't shoot up any club.
It's a lot of good looking people outside. Like, why the violence? Like, I don't understand.
Why choose violence tonight?
Why
choose
in the club?
violence?
Like, shoot somebody outside the club. If I'm inside, I'm here to have a good time. Like, if you're gonna shoot
How are
somebody,
y'all getting
go
y'all
out
guns
to the
past
corner. Like,
security?
yo,
Y'all tucking them in the lace
I'm
fronts
not
or
gonna
something?
lie. I've been to some places. I've been to a few parties, and it's been shaky. Like getting through security, and I'm like, yo, I could have brought the grip with me if I wanted to.
Wow, so you have a gun. You just admitted that one. Oh, okay.
I said I could have brought the grip
all right.
with me if I wanted.
Someone please
Never
call
said.
911.
Next time you will.
I don't. Guns.
Police.
What are those?
Shamir, what do you think of Jack as an artist?
He's cool, man. You know, I respect. Listen, that's one thing about me. I respect everybody's art. It's like you have a blank canvas, and how you paint is how you paint. I don't really. It's hard for me to really hate on an artist, man.
As a white rapper, you think he got bars?
I think he's cool, man. I think he's doing his thing. Like, at the end of the day, you got to understand how to just catapult off of what works for you. Like, if you do mumble rap or you do stuff that your YouTubers, and YouTubers they're go hard fans and supporters. If they rock with you, you making money.
Yeah.
I'm talking about no record deal, no nothing. YouTube alone got people eating and living good.
Yeah, and breaking a lot of artists.
At the end of the day, like, people think they could just get up and do YouTube and be a YouTuber and vlog. Like, it takes work. And just to get a consistent following is no
joke.
That's because you gotta be consistent, and a lot of people they just know what they want to do, and then that's it, and then they not consistent. They don't keep doing it. They're like, oh, I did it. Now where's all my followers?
You gotta know what your audience wants.
Nah, you gotta keep doing it.
Know what your audience wants.
Who you marketing to? You know what I mean?
That's very important. So I mean, he doing his thing. I seen him play ball with Quavo. He doing his thing too. You know what I'm saying?
Quavo was nice and ball.
Yeah, Quavo, but I don't know about Breezy though. I know Breezy might have to.
Nah, Chris Brown
will give him a show.
He got the handles, but Quavo got a little Jimmy.
Quavo got a Jimmy. Yeah, he got a Jimmy. But Chris Brown's so taller than him.
I'm dead.
Still bust his ass though.
Chris is pretty tall. Yeah. So hold on, Death Row's selling their record label.
Oh, so in other news, Death Row. So wait, people don't even.
Hold on, Death Row's still a thing?
Yo, all right.
I can break it down.
Death Row Records, yes, it's still a thing. Did y'all know it was owned by Hasbro?
Yo, Hasbro,
the toy company.
Yo,
I did hear about them selling at one point.
Hasbro is in a lot of stuff. Y'all don't know. Shout out to Hasbro. Papoose works with Hasbro.
Yo, but if you're a toy company, what motivates you to buy Death Row?
Listen,
any record label,
you gotta
Death Row.
You gotta see who's behind it, like
leverage. It's all leverage.
Yeah, and then we see who's behind it. The man's in jail. Like.
Well,
he's on Death Row.
Don't hurt me, Suge. Bro?
I don't think he's still behind it anymore.
If you're hearing this, Suge, don't hurt me.
No, I'm talking about Hasbro, like who made the deal?
Suge, we don't want no problems.
Yeah, we don't want no problems. I don't want to get ran over.
Hasbro got their hands in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they sold Death Row for $385 million.
Nice.
I don't even know what I would do with $385 million right now because I am not.
Go to Miami and sell bitches.
I probably wouldn't sell anybody, but I would definitely go take that shit to Miami. I'm definitely taking it to Miami. I'm not selling nobody though. Y'all
Does she have a history of you doing that? Why she say?
Yo, every episode.
Yo, it's because too many.
It's like a trend.
I don't
like
fuck with
like,
Cash App. That's why. I don't have a Cash App.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cash App's not. They don't really like me that much.
What?
Okay.
He's Zell Poppy.
Every
He says all the
time.
girls.
He's like, I'm not Cash Apping anybody. If you make real money, you gotta have Zell.
Ladies, if you want that paper, go to your boy Money Mal.
No, I ain't got.
Send him your
no
email.
paper for you. I ain't got.
That's funny, actually. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
He just got back from Miami. He had the whole city lit.
Yo, wish.
So hold on. Irv Gotti says DMX died of fentanyl overdose.
There's so many rumors going on.
So it's like 50 Cent.
This kind of goes back to the
bad
whole
crack dose, like not dose, but like
a lot of artists are dying from fentanyl.
He was
very early.
He was saying that it was
fentanyl though. Like where did somebody walk up to you and say, "Yo, I got some fentanyl for sale"? Like
what do you get that? Where do you find this drug?
Like,
does anyone know?
It's in the hospital.
It's
the hospital.
It's money talks kind of thing.
Anyone verify this?
So it's a rich people drug?
I'm not telling these audience where to get it.
Yeah, tell us where to get the fentanyl.
They talk about fentanyl. This is the third time they mentioned fentanyl. Let me go taste it.
You know where the fentanyl is? Tell us where it's at.
Drugs.
No, we are not.
Aren't you a federal agent? Ain't you a Fed?
We're not telling them where to get fentanyl.
Y'all need to be listening. Y'all got a corrupt cop on your hands right now. That's just crazy.
We're not telling them where to get fentanyl.
She out here selling fentanyl.
But at the end of the day, I did see when 50 Cent posted that that screenshot of
so Irv Gotti got clowned by 50 Cent because he sounds he sounds pretty ridiculous, saying he died of a fentanyl overdose and he had COVID-19 and all this other shit. I mean, the man's dead. Let him rest in peace. Like, I don't get why everybody has to get their moment of fame to talk about the man.
Yeah.
Like, and making up all these conspiracies. First, it was a drug overdose. Then it's or I guess fentanyl is a drug overdose. Then it was COVID-19. Then they said he got the vaccine. Like, yo, let the man rest in peace.
Please.
Yeah, I feel like when you do stuff like that,
Respectfully.
you have like rumors and you keep bringing stuff up. Like the family suffers because you know,
Thank
like I would hope that they know exactly what was the cause of death and stuff like that. But the rumors, it messes your head up sometimes. Like I hope they're able to disconnect. But like social media takes over a lot of people's lives. So
Yeah, that's the sad
all of
part.
these conversations and all of these rumors, like. Let the man rest in peace. Like
Leave
we're
X
celebrating
alone.
him, and you guys who claim that you loved him or you
Mm.
knew him or whatever. You're the one spreading the rumors. Like it's like what?
Yeah, and it's a little weird. I mean, like I said, I just hope that people can just let it go a little bit. Like, like celebrate him for what he was instead of let's stop trying to make new stories out of it.
Right. You're not a
Anyway.
coroner.
Wrapping up, in other news, we
Other
got
news.
some fashion news. We got Kanye. So the Yeezys he wore in 2008 at the
Yo,
Grammys sold
crazy.
for $1.8 million. What a lot of people don't know though is a professional football player bought them.
Right.
So this is not somebody that is broke. It's somebody with money. He bought them for 1.8
I mean, if you was
million.
broke and you bought some sneakers for 1.8, I'm calling your mother.
I mean,
Because what?
there's some people out there. But anyway, the sneakers sold for 1.8 million. I mean, Kanye is just killing it right
Yeah.
now. He got the deal with Gap. They just came out with the logo and everything. He's got his stuff is selling in the millions as if he's like fucking Picasso.
I mean,
So-
he's Picasso.
You know what
He
I'm saying?
sounds like Picasso. That was his
he's-
mission.
He's really doing his thing now.
Yeah.
And you got Travis Scott dropping his Air Jordan 6s, the new collab on April 30th. Oh, they already came out. I'm sorry. He dropped a new collab on April 30th. They're sold out, and I missed them in the sneakers app. So anybody else that hates the sneakers app, I hate it too. We could all talk about how much we all hate the sneakers app because I haven't got
Get you
shit
some
out.
bots.
Yeah, I mean, I got the bot, but the problem was I lost some money. We gonna talk about
I'm
that another
dead.
time. And then we got the versus battle on
Yes.
May 8th.
Yes.
Everybody listen.
SWV
May 8th.
versus Escape.
Finally.
That's gonna be fire.
That's
Next
gonna be a
Saturday.
fire battle.
Oh, it's gonna be
May
lit.
8th. Yes.
Yo,
SWV
90s
versus
nostalgia.
Escape.
That's fire.
Wow.
I need to get a man so I can be mad at him that day. Like,
Hold on, Shamir, who you got your bet on?
Yeah, I gotta hit this.
Come on.
I know where my allegiance lies, but I gotta hit this.
You better rep for New York City one time.
do the right thing.
Come on, do the right thing.
I'm
Help me understand.
I don't know. It's
Let Coco live a little bit.
I love SWV, man.
Yeah,
I love
that's where it's
SWV.
at.
Favorite
So you
SWV
think they're
song?
gonna win?
That's where it's at.
They
Are you
might-
saying that?
They might not. You don't really. I mean,
Who got
depending on
more
how they.
hits?
Oh man, I mean, I don't know. SWV got a lot of heat, and Escape
do.
got some stuff too. But I don't know. I'm just SWV, so it may be biased.
Right.
I can't really. Yeah. I
Good
I
choice.
Yeah, I'm team
Yeah.
SWV.
All day.
I love SWV.
All day.
I
Shout
gotta
to
go
Candy and
against the
Tiny, though.
grain every time. It's
nothing
an
wrong with
escape
that.
for me.
Okay, so
That's
one for
fine.
Escape.
Sweet escape.
3 for SWV.
Sweet escape.
Fire.
But I won the last one because it was Ashanti and Keisha Cole, and Ashanti won that one.
She won that one.
She won that one.
Shout out to Ashanti, man, repping Long Island. Strong
And it was
Island,
all about
Long
Cove
Island.
in the house.
It was all about song order. If she would have did another order, she could have won.
Yo, but that is the point of verses too. Like you got to be good at putting your
Strategic
catalog
and
together
strategy.
and when
Right.
you're playing
That's
the
why I was
songs.
saying that.
Like you don't want to be at the end where somebody's dropping their hits and then you there dropping your B-side shits and it's like
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel
You
me?
gotta plan like, all right, they could possibly play this. What songs do I have that could like body this?
Right.
And just do it like that.
you got to go head to
make,
head. Like
make some diagrams and shit.
yo, nah, for real. Like
Don't
yo,
play
I
those-
did a verses. I'm making a side by side. Like yo, giving it to my DJ. When they play that, drop this. When they play that, drop this. I'ma kill every single one.
Be on
he
the
or she got.
offensive.
You
Right.
feel me?
Don't play no sleepers.
Yeah, yo, we don't.
Yeah, don't
games
play
out
no
here.
sleepers.
Don't play no.
It's
games.
not time to be like, oh, I've got a new song. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, don't drop
Especially if
that.
it's a
Don't drop
snooze
that
fest.
new shaky stuff. We want to
Nah.
hear them. We want to hear them old bangers.
Right.
I need to be in my back.
Yeah. Anyway,
Meek
yo.
dropped his freestyle, Lemon Pepper freestyle. I don't know how y'all feeling about
Meek.
I haven't heard it yet.
Yo,
Schmeek
Meek,
Schmill.
man. Meek Mill, man. He's an interesting character. That's
Very.
all I'm gonna say. Meek
Philly
does
boy.
every time Meek does something, I get a little nervous.
We know Rome. How does he
I'm
say?
like, yo,
Yo, how-
Meek, I don't know.
How does the clubhouse?
What they said?
How does the club?
Kick him out the room.
Nah, Meek's favorite line is, "Nah, you the feds. You the feds." That's Meek's favorite
Don't
line
let
on
him
Clubhouse.
talk to me like that. When they come in here and they talking to me like that, you kick him out the room.
He asking questions like he the
pronounce
feds.
How you pronounce
That's how Meek talk.
Rum.
bro?
Oh wow.
Rum.
Wow.
Like, get off your bike, Meek.
Meek is a
Nah,
interesting
but I
character.
feel like Meek is such a dope artist, though. As goofy as he may be sometimes,
Yo, he's a spitter.
His shit is always.
But that's what I'm
he.
talking about, though. Real spitters.
Yeah,
like
it's
really
always
in
he.
the heart.
Yeah,
like you know
yeah,
what I'm saying.
Always he.
Study the
Always
craft,
he.
study the game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean, that's what
First of all,
everybody
shout out
loved
to
him.
Philly artists. Philly artists are always like
They come
on
with
point,
crazy
lyrically. The R&B artists out of Philly, the neo soul vibe out of Philly is always really, really like top notch. Shout out to
got that
Philly one time. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, so Shamir, shout outs, closing words.
Yeah, definitely.
And what's your favorite dish? Cause you Haitian, I gotta know.
Oh yeah, let's talk
what
about
you like
that.
to eat?
Yeah.
Pause. Unpause.
Pause, unpause.
I was like, pause.
what I like to eat?
Rewind.
What you like to eat?
Soul snatch.
I'm gonna keep it. Keep it.
I'm gonna just leave y'all in here alone.
Y'all recording, right?
The tape is rolling.
Yeah. Keep it PG.
What's your favorite Haitian dish?
My favorite Haitian dish, I would definitely say, is like tasso. I would say Zia Jonjon.
Okay.
Yeah, John.
Tasso.
Zigole?
Yeah, Zigole à tasso, or we could say like even rice, like white rice and beans with tasso, and like fried plantains. I like aka, fried aka.
Banan
Somebody can
banan
translate.
Banan
always.
pizza.
banan pizza or
Banan pizza,
banan
always.
banan sec.
Always banan pizza. Always. Oh, sorry. Fried goat with
I'm getting
with
very
black
hungry
rice.
right now. Yo, Gabe, I'm
Yeah,
getting
black
hungry.
fried goat with black rice or white
shit.
white rice, black beans with fried goat. That's like my favorite thing. I love fried okra. You know, fried plantains. And,
Yes.
What's the word for fried goat?
Griot.
tasso.
No, tasso.
And then griot's fried
Griot is
pork.
pork.
Griot's pork.
Right,
It's pork.
right,
Yeah.
right. And I don't mess with pork.
Fried goat is
He
tasso.
don't do the griot.
Yeah, nah,
I'm learning, y'all.
I
I'm
do a little
learning,
tasso
man.
sometimes.
Tasso's fire.
Yeah.
I also love lumbi.
Legume?
Lumbi.
Lumbi.
Lumbi's one of my
People don't-
favorites.
A lot of people sleep on
That's
lumbi.
conch.
My mother used to make lumbi a lot.
That's what
Yeah,
conch
I
When I
like
was
it.
growing up, my mother used to make
I
that.
don't like the
Lumbi is not
texture.
cheap though. Let's
No,
let's
it's not.
clarify.
No, it's not.
Lumbi,
No,
which
it's not.
is
It's
conch.
expensive.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
expensive.
It's not cheap. Yeah.
It's
Don't born lumbi live.
Wait, like
Right.
expensive like how? Like what do you mean?
like
Like it's like buying oysters or
It's
some
like
shit?
seafood, right? Like it's like
yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
not
conch.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
conch.
yeah.
Yo, that stuff is a dime a dozen in the islands though. Like when I'm in Trinidad and Tobago, it's like I feel like that's just
It's a
like readily
delicacy
available.
here to
And
bring
then
like
not
the
to mention-
islands here.
Yeah.
You don't have that many
here,
Haitian
yeah.
restaurants. Like
Now
the-
you gotta come.
the main
You gotta
one-
come to Queens. It's
Nah,
mad.
I was
the
gonna say
island.
Good Taste.
Taste
Good
the
Taste.
island in Long
Well,
Island.
Y'all ever been to
Hampstead?
Good Taste?
Yeah, I've been to Good
Yo,
Taste.
Good Taste is right by my house.
Yeah, I
Island,
was.
Queens,
Yeah, I
Brooklyn,
think you told me
I live
that.
on- I live
Good
down
Taste.
there.
Good Taste is number one. Like,
I heard about Good Taste.
so
Good
good.
Taste is good money.
Good Taste was alright. I
rock with
I
them.
went to Good Taste one time.
I like Good
Yeah.
Taste.
Yeah, I might have to go
They had
get
some
Good Taste
pasta,
after
some
this.
like creamy pasta, and that shit was mad good.
Creamy.
Oh,
Pasta.
Joe makes a banging ass penny alla vodka.
Oh, I love pasta.
I got it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Was it
I
the
like
penny
that.
alla vodka? And then he's good. There's another one. Joe, what's the other pasta? Big ziti. The big ziti Joe makes is good too.
Joe be chefing
Jay,
it
what's your
up.
Also, we gonna have a potluck, is what
What's your
y'all
nationality?
saying.
Oh, you Asian too.
Yo, see, look at him.
You surrounded. It's a sticker.
Yo, man, I'm outnumbered,
I would have never
man.
guessed that. I thought you was just the homie.
I don't speak Creole now.
Oh,
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't.
okay.
But you sound like you got an accent. That's the crazy part. Yes.
They don't sound Haitian.
Joe
Really?
got the hard
That's all.
Italian accent.
Yes, he does.
Joe got the New
Got a
York
Long
accent.
Island accent.
If you
Say a
around
full
Joe enough-
sentence, Joe.
How you gonna just say a full sentence on command?
In
Yo,
English?
you know what?
Because he don't speak Creole.
You know what? Take us out, okay? just take us out.
Closing words, Malcolm.
take us out,
Silva. Shout out.
All right, closing words. It's getting hot.
I'm weak.
Closing words, it is hot.
It's getting hot,
And
y'all.
another closing word
Yo,
is
make sure
marijuana is
y'all-
legal in New York.
All right, marijuana is legal, right?
Shout out to
So
the weed heads in the building.
it's the summertime. I know y'all gonna be outside wilding. It's getting dangerous. Use condoms. Say no to birth control.
Ooh, you say no to birth control.
Say no to birth control because y'all fucking up these bitches' bodies.
Wait, isn't condoms
just because y'all can't?
Control?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the pills and stuff like
Oh,
that.
alright.
Shoot the club up,
Put
shoot
the
club
fucking
up.
condoms on and stop having
get
these
hot-
girls
hot
girl summer is
take
over.
all of these birth control pills and
Hot girl summer's
shots
just
and
getting
all of this.
started.
And
It's
if
about
you
to be
gonna
over
get
for
that
some of
girl
them.
pregnant, take care of your babies.
Yo,
It's
take
about
care of
to
your
be
babies,
over.
all right?
That's my
Don't be a
closing
deadbeat.
words.
We're not
I
here
know
for the
y'all
deadbeat.
gonna be out here impregnating people all summer. I just feel it in my
Just
body.
take care of
The
your kids.
population.
And
is
if you're gonna be a
growing.
deadbeat dad, at least give your money to another single mom.
Yo, what did he just say?
That
Do
sounds
you
very
see
toxic.
what I'm talking about?
That's
Malcolm
toxic.
is toxic, son. Malcolm is
I would
toxic.
never be a deadbeat dad.
I'm
though.
trying to give advice because I know y'all gonna be outside wilding.
Yo,
Like,
one of my boys got a podcast on that coming.
son.
Yeah, I have a
Yo,
fun.
if
Malcolm,
anybody wants to
get
talk
out.
about it,
You got
invite me
4
on
kids
your
by 4
podcast.
different baby mothers. At least take care of your kids.
Right.
My boy, shout out to my boy Desmond here.
Yeah, nah.
That's a lot of kids.
Drink lots of water, y'all. Balance it. If you're drinking, have a cup of water. Drink, sip the water. Drink, sip the water.
Sip
Be
the water,
safe out here. Listen, if
Drink
y'all need
wa-
more,
drink water
if y'all
all
need
summer.
more party facts and advice, I got y'all. Make sure y'all follow
Party
me, King
facts.
Sylvie,
Silver got you.
KINGSLVY, because it's the right thing to do.
All right, everybody shout out their handles. It's your boy Leo, Images by Leo on Instagram and MusicXclusives.
Closing words: stay out the streets. If you're not for the streets, stay on the sidewalk.
But everybody's
Smile
outside
melons.
this summer.
Nah,
We
some
outside.
of these
If
people
you're
need
not
to
in the
stay on the
streets, you in the
sidewalk.
sheets.
Not only y'all made for the streets,
That
stay, stay in the sidewalk or in the sheets, wherever you belong. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's Mal Millions, MAL.millions, big money shit. You know what I'm saying? Big queen shit.
Big
Holla at
Zell
your boy,
Poppy
man.
shit, period.
I ain't got no money for y'all.
Scamming them there. Scamming
I got
them
money. I
there.
just ain't got no money for y'all.
Oh my God, y'all are out of
You
control.
just drop
Shamir.
shout outs to my team, the Megahertz Media Group. Shout outs to all my fans, my supporters, everybody at home watching, everybody at home listening. Shout outs to you guys for having me on the show. Shout outs to Ty Cole. Shout outs to my financial counselor,
Shout out to
Jeff.
Ty.
Yeah, shout out to
shout
Ty,
out to
man.
Jeff. Shout out to Jeff, yeah.
Big play, man. Jeff,
Yo, he's
my
gonna
financial
be dropping
counselor.
some new stuff real soon to get y'all. So I get y'all money right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know Jeff too. Jeff's a really great guy.
That's what's up.
We're actually related.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah,
you related to everybody.
Yeah, I know everybody.
Okay.
Financial. If there's one thing I would say, my ad handle is ShamirMuzik, ShamirMuzik. One thing I'm gonna say for sure before I go: financial literacy. Get
Yeah.
into
All
that.
about that.
Understand how to move your money.
And generational wealth.
Stock market, generational wealth. I'm about all of that and more, man. Like that's really important for a lot of entrepreneurs and everybody to understand, man. You gotta get your hands on something that's gonna create wealth, or you can grow and invest and reinvest. Like
Residual income.
yeah, man.
And
all of
You
that.
gotta be in it to win
NFTs.
it. If you're not in it, you're not
Yeah.
gonna get shit.
Definitely get your
So
hands
get
on
you
it.
something, take risks and prosper. That's what the
word.
trap really means. Take risk and prosper. So you
Word.
gotta be in it to win it. Real shit.
Fact. Should be any new music coming up?
Yeah,
We look forward to
definitely. Be dropping some new stuff soon. Some new content on TikTok, Instagram. Some new songs will be on all platforms. I got projects coming out with Sydney D, Redbone. They about to drop their singles, and I'm a part of that. I wrote, produced a lot of that stuff. So, we just gonna have a lot of music coming from the label itself. So anything that's on the label, I'm on it.
It's lit.
So yes, when you say music, it's not just me. It's the artists in the camp.
It's the whole camp.
It's the whole camp. I represent the team, not just me. So everybody gonna be dropping music, and I'm on them records. So yeah, we got stuff coming.
All right, y'all.
It's lit.
We out.
Thank you.
Dropped like 10 minutes ago.